Hi, welcome back to Lighthouse Lessons. My name is Sally. We said yesterday that that's right, that God is great. He's the one true God. And our number one medallion that you put on your treasure map reminds us of what? Yes, He's the one and only God. We can't make up a God of our own choosing. So we've got another mystery clue. Can you think of a word that starts with the letter O? Very good. I can think of one word too. I think octopus. So the letter O is going to be important for us because it's what the three omni words start with. Let me tell you what omni means. Omni means all. The first word that we're going to learn today is called omniscient, which means God knows all. The second omni word is omnipotent, which means God is all-powerful. And the third omni is omnipresent, which means God is everywhere at the same time, all the time. Today, we're going to learn about the story of Jonah. Pastor Kim has already shared with you, right, the story of Jonah. We're going to learn how these three words, omni, relate to the story of Jonah today and what we can learn about God. The Bible is full of accounts that show that God knows everything, has all power, and is everywhere. We're going to tell about one story. His name is Jonah, and this is found in the book of Jonah that you can see here in your Bible, and it happened around 800 BC. So, can you open your Bible with me to Jonah? Great. So, the man named Jonah, he was a prophet from God. And prophets tell what God says to the people. And so they are messengers from God. And so God told Jonah to go to the city of Nineveh to share his word, to repent. But then Nineveh was a really scary city, so Jonah didn't want to go. So instead he ran away from the Lord. He ran away to get on a boat in the sea, and he went under the boat at the very bottom deck. Now there was a huge storm because God knew that Jonah was there in the boat. And so all the people in the boat were so scared and they didn't know what was going on. They shook Jonah to wake up and they told him, "What are you doing? Cry out to your God." And so finally, they all realized and found out that it was because of Jonah. There was a storm, that God sent the storm because of Jonah. And so Jonah said, "Just throw me overboard, and then God will calm the storm." And lo and behold, after they threw Jonah overboard, God calmed the storm. But God also provided a big fish to swallow Jonah, and so that Jonah stayed in the belly of the fish for 3 days. What do you think Jonah did after he got swallowed by the fish? That's right, he prayed to God, and God commanded the fish to vomit Jonah out onto the beach. Do you think it's possible to run away from the presence of God? No, that's right, it's not possible because God is all present, everywhere at the same time, all the time. Now, which O word is that? That's right, it's omnipresent. Very good. Even when Jonah tried to flee from God's presence by going to the sea, God was there. Let's read verse 4 again. Then the Lord sent a great wind on the sea, and such a violent storm arose that the ship threatened to break up. Who is in charge of the weather? That's right, it's God. He's all powerful. Now, which O word is that? Very good. It's omnipotent, right? Do you think that God knew Jonah was below deck at sea? Yes. Why do you think that? It's because He's omniscient. He always knows everything that's going on all over the place at the same time. Now, think about if you can get away from the presence of the Lord of God when I read these verses. This terrified them, and they asked, "What have you done?" They knew that he was running away from the Lord because he had already told them so. So how do you think God knows? Right, it's because he's all present. He's omnipresent. You can run, but you can't hide. Nothing is hidden from God. So God knew where Jonah was and was even with him, although he wasn't seen. You can't get away from God's presence, even if you're hidden in the belly of a fish in the ocean. God knows everything and has all power. His power is so great that it's not even an effort for him to do all the amazing things that he does. He can make a storm or calm a storm easier than you can turn on the faucet. He can make a real-life lizard from nothing easier than you can make a pretend one out of Play-Doh. He can raise someone from the dead or form a baby inside a mom easier than you can blink your eyes. It's all effortless for God. He is so powerful and we can't even fathom it. Now remember, Jonah is in the belly of the fish. Does anyone know what happened to Jonah next? Yes, Jonah prayed to God and God spoke to the fish. Now listen to this. In the Bible it says, the Lord commanded the fish and it vomited Jonah onto dry land. Isn't this so amazing? God is so great and all-knowing. He's able to speak to the fish and it will do what he says. So eventually Jonah did go to Nineveh and did as God asked him to. The city of Nineveh turned to God. You can read the whole story in the book of Jonah in your Bible. Alright, it's time for trivia time of day 2. You should have a piece of paper in front of you with the trivia questions, 1 through 10. Please answer the questions, and when you're done, ask your parent to send a picture of it to Pastor Kim. And then for those after the 3 days of VBS who do the trivia questions well, you will get a prize. Alright, let's wrap up our time together and apply what we learned by taking out the Day 2 God is Almighty Student Guide Worksheet. It looks like this. Very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the words from today's lesson in the octopus below. Alright, so get out a pen or a crayon and let's look for it. Alright, Jonah. Okay, I see Almighty. Boat. Oh, fish. All right, there's a lot of old words here. Omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent. Let's see where to start, which one to. Oh, I see omniscient. How are you all doing? Are you finding it all right? I already found 4. Oh, okay. Let's see what else is here. Oh, this is hard. I can't find Jonah. Oh, okay. Do you guys see it? Oh, yes, I found Jonah here. Nice. Okay. Nice. Oh, we have the 2 big words here. Where are they? Oh, it looks like present. Oh, omnipresent. Very nice. Okay. Oh, not this one. Okay. Yeah. What do I have left? Storm, prophet, omnipotent, and Nineveh. How many words do you all have left? I think I'm going to win. I think I can find it. Let's see here. Oh, Nineveh? Okay, yeah. Let's see. I'm having trouble finding the last O, the omnipotent one. Do you see it? I think it's this one. Oh, yeah, here it is. Here, let me help you all out. Yeah. Okay. Two more. Let's see. I have storm left and prophet. I think I see storm. S-T. Oh, S-T. Oh, yeah, here it is. Last one, prophet. How are you guys doing? Do you see them? Do you see prophet? Oh, I can't find prophet. I only need one more. Prophet. Oh man. Do you see prophet? Oh, I really can't find prophet. Let's see here. Prophet. P-R. Oh, here it is. Yes, prophet. It looks like this. Did you find all the words? Very good. All right. Now let's go to the other side. We're going to unscramble the words to complete Jeremiah chapter 32, verse 27. Oh, I'm very bad at unscrambling. Okay, let's go. All right. Behold. Okay. Behold, I am the Lord, the God of all shelf. Wow, it really spells out shelf. But I know it's not shelf. Flesh. Behold, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh is anything too hard for me. Okay, very nice. Yes, that is the memory verse for today. Behold, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is anything too hard for me? Very good. Good job, everyone. So, as a reminder of today's lesson, God is all-knowing, all-powerful, and all-present. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow.